Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Zahava Jesse, a mom of one daughter. Welcome to this channel. Make sure if you are a new subscriber, if you are a new member to this family, make sure you subscribe and watch this video to the end, guys. Today, guys, I'm in my kitchen, but I'm not doing a cooking video. I'm here to interact with you guys. And as I record this video, as I told you earlier in my previous video, I don't have a nanny. So as I record this video, my daughter is asleep, guys. So today I want us to discuss something very simple, very interesting, because nimeka tu idle, I don't have something to do. I've done like 70% of my house chores I have done. So I've decided I do this video before my daughter wakes up. So guys, the topic of today, I want you moms, and if you're not a mom and maybe you're expecting to have a child, this is for you. This is not for only mothers. I want you guys to tell me how you are coping with your child when they are teething. Because when my daughter is teething, she does not eat well. She becomes fussy. Yani anasumbua, ukimweka chini, she is cranky. Yani you can't do anything. But what I do, I want to give you a tip. If your child or a daughter or a son is not eating, what I do as for me, I always give her most of the time the fruits mi umpea. Like as per now, she's not eating well because I think anamea hizi menozao because hizi za mbele zishamea, but hizi zimefura. So feeding her has become a very very tough for me because unampea anatema, she's not in the mood to eat. Ukijaribu kumforce, she cries. So I want you to tell me down in the comment section. You tell me how you do it, because as for me guys, manze nakipitia mbele. Again, my nanny used to feed my daughter most of the times. I was not the one feeding her, so I'm finding it so hard compare, especially sometimes ya ukula, but for now she's not feeding because she's teething. Yeah, so minashanga, tell me down in the comment. Maybe I'll get the tips of how and what I can give her. But for medication, I'm not giving her anything because hizo ni meno tu and it's normal. Haharishi, hana fever, she's well, but appetite yake iko down. So another thing guys, I want you to tell me if this is right or there's if you're a new mom, sometimes when, like now my daughter is teething, when you consult someone, she tells you mpe dawa. If you're a new mom, don't dare give your daughter or a son dawa. If the doctor has not told you to give your daughter dawa, don't give it to her, because sometimes advices inakuanga mingi, you wonder sasa which one will I go for. And sometimes unaweza pea mtoto hiyo dawa maneno ikuwe ingine my friend. So make sure you take notes. Don't give your child medicine when she's teething, not unless it's serious and you've seen her doctor and amekwambia umpe that down. Sawa? Another thing guys, I want you to tell me how, some people have been asking me how I'm doing it without a nanny. Number one, mi nimezoea kujifanya. Me, I'm a very strong woman by the way. Mi nimeshazoea kufanya house calls. So if you have a nanny and una expectation ataenda, my friend, itabidi kuwe na bidii. Because when you have a child, you have to run. Mtu akikushikia mtoto, you have to do your calls very 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 fast. Very fast. Because the moment ama mtoto akilala, mtoto akishalala, that's when you can do something. Mtu akikushikia mtoto, and I expect you be very very fast. Like kama ni kuosha vyombo, you do it very fast. Usikuwa ule mtu wa kuzembea, because I'm telling you, before you get a good nanny, when a nanny leaves, si hatutakimbilia kupata tu anybody. You know, when taking care of your child, lazima upate mtu mwenye, first of all, she's friendly with the child. Second thing, okay, kazi unaweza mfunza ifajui, but once a nanny is gone, ufai kukimbilia kuangalia look for a help. If you can make it by your own, why not? And sometimes by the way you say you can invest on a washing machine, especially if your child has umbui. because sometimes paying a nanny is more expensive, paying her per month and getting a washing machine. So me and my husband and I were thinking like, what if we get a machine? Yeah, we can get a machine, but as for me hufanya job. I make samosas, I bake most of the times, and sometimes delivering with a child becomes very hard. Sometimes you want to go and do your own things outside there, but since you have the child, hauwezi toka. So we were thinking of buying a washing machine and looking for a nanny, but we are still discussing on what we should do. But I think as for me, I'll prefer getting a nanny, because okay, it's a stranger, kuleta mtu mwingine kuishi naye kwa hao. I know it's might be tricky for you guys, but as for me I don't mind, because tena kuishi peke yako, you end up having a lot, thinking a lot, kukuwa na stress. So yes, for me I'll advise, if you have a small child na mtoto wako asumbui, it's always good to invest on a washing machine, because kazi yako itakuwa kuanika. You know the hardest part of house calls ni kuosha manguo. Vyombo utaosha tu na yeye kama umembeba, but for manguo huwezi osha na yeye kama umembeba. So and by the time ana nap, like for my daughter, she naps like 30 minutes. By the time 30 minutes zimeisha, even hata hujafanya anything. So guys, another thing I want us to discuss is about the feeding of the child. I'm not a perfect, me seem to perfect by the way. Me, I'm not perfect. Me, most of the things that I tell you guys, I get them from my mother-in-law. She's a very nice person by the way. She advises me the food. It's about feeding the child. You know, kuna watoto wao usumbua kukula, like wangu sometimes yeye akule, sometimes akule. But if you have a child who does not like eating, tafuta kile kitu yeye upenda. Si lazima ati unamfeed the same food. Have different types of meals for your child. I'm not a nutritionist, but me, food yenye nitapikia mtoto wangu for lunch, she won't take it for supper. I try as much kumbadilishia. Like she has a routine of in the morning, like leo akule cerelac, at lunchtime akule lunch, maybe akule broccoli, rice, carrots and viazi. Sometimes after amekula lunch, that's when I'll wash her. She will take yogurt, take her for outside for a walk. Akirudi akunywe fruit. Maybe a nap, maybe akose kunap. Then jioni, before she takes supper, I'll give her uji. Then at 8 or 8:30, she'll have her supper. So it's always good unamchanganyia food. Simpe the same. You know, ni kama tu sisi. You can't eat, like for example, ugali all the time. You cannot. So it's always good unapea mtoto wako different, unamchanganyia carbohydrate, protein. She gets a balanced diet. Usimpikie tu saa zingine ugali, saa zingine unampikia viazi. It won't help. And sometimes try even feed her yogurt, fruit. It helps, especially for those kids who do not eat. And by the way, I got advice from my mother-in-law. She told me it's always good upeange mtoto chakula in bits. Akicheza unampea, akicheza unampea. And it's always good, by the way, if mtoto wangu hapendi kulala, but sometimes I force her to sleep, because sleeping is very important for a child. It's very, very, very important for a child. Juu asipolala hata grow, na she needs that rest. Mi hata akuwe anataka kwenda nje, ama mabishti zake wakuje kwa hao waseme we want to play with her, and maybe anataka kunap, I just make sure I switch everything, the TV, everything. I make sure it's very quiet so that she can see. Hakuna mtu wa kucheza TV yoni, now she can have a nap. I'm sorry guys, if you hear outside, it's their kids that are playing there. And I hope guys will keep safe na mnavaa mask. Corona is good by the way. Make sure mnavaa mask, you protect your family, because people are dying. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, who are you watching? Tell me who you are watching. Just subscribe, it's free of charge guys. So another thing I want us to discuss, it's about cleanliness for your child. It's always good. Unajua kuna watu, me I'm very different. I'm just telling you according to me vile nimefanya. There are some people who mix wakiosha nguo za mtoi, ana mix za maybe uko na mtoto wa 3 years na uko na mtoto wa like 8 months, ana mix hizo nguo. It's not hygienic. Unajua watoto they have skin diseases by the way. So make sure when washing clothes, separate them. And sometimes I would advise weka Dettol. And for the smell, weka kadauni ama castor soap so that your child can smell well. Ikikam story na vyombo za mtoi, make sure vyombo zake you put them in hot water before washing them. Don't wash them, me like for sponge, like kwa sponge ya nini ya vyombo. I don't wash vyombo zetu na ya mtoto. I put it separate, very separate, because I don't want apate my bacteria sijui wapi. Akisha vyombo zake zikisha oshwa akona drawer yake, that's where I put her vyombos. It's always good when your child eats in something clean, especially when you have a nanny. You have to be very watch sana vile wao. Even if for me, I normally cook my baby's food. When it comes to I give the nanny the work to cook her food, I make sure the sufuria is clean, everything is clean, because right now watoto huwezi jua, especially my daughter's age, atakunywa na everything, ataokota. The house has to be clean all the time, unapitisha dust all the time, because if you don't do that, I'm telling you, utaishi kusi magonjwa. So make sure your house is clean, her clothes are well cleaned, and usichanganye nguo za mtoto na za watu wengine, even if they are age mates. Uko na watoto age mates, clean clothes separately, so that hata ukienda kuanua unajua hizi ni za huyu, hizi ni za huyu. Kwa closet put them separately. Juu ni watoto wawili tofauti, and especially for the young ones, they are very sensitive by the way to skin, to everything. Place analala, it has to be very clean. The dust nini, it has to be very clean. So guys, I didn't have a lot to tell you today. Don't mind my dressing today. Nimerecord too out of nowhere. That is all I have to tell you. I have a lot of things to discuss with you guys, but as for today, I'll end this video here. Make sure you subscribe and suggest for me what would like me to be sharing on this channel. We are about simplicity. Hapa hakuna kucomplicate maneno. We are here to share experiences. So pia where you can tell me down the comment how you deal with your child, what you give her. Maybe I might get a recipe there nipikie wangu, and that's it guys. See you next time. Bye bye.